Welcome back, Dave Tile here for the New School. Today's Pro Tools quick tip is on the difference between a real-time audio effect and an AudioSuite audio effect. Now, there's lots of ways you can mess with audio in Pro Tools, lots of fun things to play with, but there's a distinct difference between doing so in real time, which means while it's playing, the audio is going to go through some sort of process and you're going to hear that in the monitors, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you've changed the audio that is saved to the drive. So check this out. What I got here is a bass part, and I'm going to do what's called the AudioSuite function on this. A little bit unorthodox, but you're going to be able to see something pretty significant happen. I'm going to pull up under the dynamic section, the BF76 compressor, and let's bring that into view. There we go. Let's do something kind of wonky here. Let's turn the output down, crank that up. Actually, turn the output down quite a bit, just so you can really see that something happens to the audio. And let's compress the stuff out of that thing. Okay, now when I hit render, I'm actually going to render a new piece of audio that Pro Tools is going to place right in the clip for me. Check it out. Here's render. Boom. Now obviously something really big happened to that. The dynamics are totally smushed and the output gain on the compressor's pretty low, so the signal is very, very quiet now. That is called an AudioSuite effect, and Pro Tools just gave me a new piece of audio. That's not typically how you would use a compressor. You know, maybe you would want to do some audio sweetening here and there with maybe like a high-pass filter or you know, a ton of different opportunities to do that type of edit from the AudioSuite. But if you're going to do, say, a music mix like this song, oops, didn't mean to do that, let me exit out of there. If you're going to do a music mix like we are in this live concert, and you want to put some sort of dynamic control, a compressor, on the bass, we would typically do so in the, oh geez, look at that, I got all kinds of nonsense in here. Get rid of all this nonsense. Now this is the kind of thing I really wish there were a shortcut just to say knock all those out at once, but I don't think there is. If there is, let me know. Anyway, so the real-time effect, you're going to notice if I come into the inserts and I choose plugin, I get a very similar looking menu is what I found up here in the AudioSuite plugins. However, this is going to be a real-time effect, so I can pull in that same compressor, the Bomb Factory 1176 model, and I can put, you know, all the crazy settings I want to on here, you know, compress it a lot, whatever. But you notice I don't have a render button, and it's because I'm not rendering the audio. The audio that is in this track is now going to play through this compressor, and then I will hear it with the compression on it without actually writing any new wave data to the drive. That's a real-time effect versus the AudioSuite effect, which is a rendered effect. Okay, thanks again. Until next time, Dave Tayo for the New School.